Well, do you have a lingering cough but keep testing negative for COVID? If so, you are not alone.
That's right. A growing number of people are dealing with this right about now. And joining us live is Dr. Marc Kerner with Cal West Head and Neck Surgical Institute. Doctor, thank you for being with us.
Great. Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's get to it. What's behind the cough and why can't patients seem to shake it?
Sure. Well, there's all kinds of reasons for cough. And certainly right now we're seeing a lot of increase in allergies. So people that are wearing masks are also, especially if they're wearing cloth masks, they can contain those allergens, and that can also cause cough and increase their risk of developing other respiratory infections as well.
So is it better to use a disposable face mask or wash and reuse your mask?
Sure. So it's absolutely better to be using a disposable mask. But if you have to wear a cloth mask, it's got to be washed and cleaned regularly, especially for kids or younger teens who are constantly touching their mask, manipulating their face, or being exposed to all kinds of things, especially if they're back in school. And not so much COVID, but all the other childhood viruses and bacteria that they're exposed to on a daily basis.
Let's talk about how often should the mask be washed and what should you actually wash your mask with?
Sure. I mean, if you're using a cloth mask, it probably should be washed daily with warm, hot water, just like you would your clothing in a laundry, or just wash it in hot water, rinse out, and let it dry.
Now, I know for a lot of people who have a cough or a lingering cough, it can be challenging for them to get in to see a doctor because the first question is, do you have a cough? Are you running a fever? And it's sort of that list of potential COVID systems. So that can be a bit tricky, too. I would imagine some people might have had to delay their care as a result.
Sure, and it is. It's making it a little bit difficult for us because now, especially with allergy season, we see all kinds of patients that are coming in with cough as well. And so the big thing is we do have rapid tests, so we can rapidly test patients. It takes 10 minutes and figure out whether they have the virus or not. But now that we're seeing such a widespread increase in people who have been vaccinated, and also there's been a huge number of people who have already had the virus, we're seeing the numbers go way, way down. So now we're starting to see an increase in allergy and other respiratory type illnesses and far fewer COVID patients.
Of course, we never want folks to self-diagnose, but instead of seeing the doctor right out of the gate here, what would you suggest they do?
Sure. I think for anything, the big thing is for upper respiratory type stuff, they can use over-the-counter preparations for cough. That will certainly help. Any of the guaifenesin preparations, the Robitussin, those are certainly helpful. If you're not running a fever, or you can certainly use Tylenol or ibuprofen if you don't have any other contraindications to using those medications to reduce a fever. And then if it lingers or if you're starting to get worse where you're really having shortness of breath, then you need to be seen in an emergency room or by your primary care physician.
All right. Dr. Marc Kerner, thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.
Great. Thanks a lot.